today is, why are we not in the process within our own organizations going to the root of providing this same kind of efficiency, less headache, less anger and frustration to our customers as well? Whether it's a patient, whether it's our internal staff, or whether we are delivering a service to the rest of the employees. I want to start off with, I'm not going to go through all of this, I know time's very limited and a lot of you are hungry, that what is digitization and what does it mean for us? What does it mean for you as individuals sitting here today? And there's a big hype around it. We can open any web page or go into a news article or go into some IT forum, and we will find someone talking about digitization and automation, and it's robots left, right and center. Microsoft going to the extent of having artificial intelligence and robots talking to each other. And I mean, Transformers was only a movie. But how do we actually go about understanding our document-driven processes can now become electronic-driven processes? Just by raise of hands, how many of you have filled in a spreadsheet or a Microsoft Word document that you printed out to get some sort of authorization or agreements by members of your organization recently? Exactly. How much more efficient would that have been if you actually had that form electronically on some sort of a system and you could have filled it in, submitted it, and it went through a process for people to approve it on a mobile, like the way you do banking? Why not? If we can do banking on a mobile, why can't we make it easier for ourselves as well? But we tend to get frustrated in the workplace. Technology that will allow the completion of tasks easier, faster, without compromising the quality of work is very important. We tend to spend time on the mundane tasks every day that has a result on how we deliver service. We have to fill in paperwork to get to a result, but at the end of the day, someone suffers. It's about managing safekeeping and securing of patient records electronically, not always digitally. How many times we heard yesterday that we're having issues with scanning paperwork that's 50 years old? Why can't we go to the extent of putting measures in place now that in 50 years from now that we actually go to the extent of, well, we have it electronic now and we can deliver it on demand? It's about bridging the gap between people and technology. For all of us, this means something different, and for the guy that's developing the robotics, this means something different. It's about what it's going to mean for you and your organization and the benefits it will have for you. One of the key concerns that we're dealing with on a daily basis around this is the electronic health records. How do we maintain this? How do we keep this safe? How do we make sure that it's compliant to regulation? POPI compliance, it's a big thing, it's a big buzzword, but all of us, we have about a year left before we need to be compliant, and the authorities will come down on us like a ton of bricks. Our accounts payable and accounts receivable process. Now, there's nothing more frustrating for me to get that last bill from a doctor, and I know I've paid it, and then I have to go fight for it. But how do we actually go about putting processes in place to make sure that it doesn't happen, or that it happens faster and we can recoup our money as healthcare professionals faster? Our facilities management and on-demand access to patient records. These are the key concerns in the day. Maybe not all of us care about these concerns, it's the concern of someone else. But how do we make life better for all of us? How do we not only work smarter, but less hard? I mean, when is the right time? So the key question is, when is the right time to plant a tree? 25 years ago. That was the right time. So when is the right time for you to adopt new technology in your workplace to start addressing your key concerns? The right time is when your healthcare facilities and departments are delivering subpar service. When a service delivery out, whether it's internal, external, to clients, to patients, has come to an extent where we have to meet every week around concerns about it. Maybe it's time to adopt technology to start addressing these issues. Our workforce has outgrown our delivery capabilities, and more time is spent on paperwork than actual delivery of results. Internal audits, we're all dealing with that. It's a nightmare. And unable to retrieve patient records. What are the benefits of this? Improved patient services. That's why we're here, and that's the end of the day what we want to deliver. Our centrally and securely managed patient records, reduced cost of compliance. We have improved healthcare facilities because of the efficiency of patient care. people now want to visit us. We want to work with the different departments within our organizations because things are running smoothly now. We're not frustrated. We bank on our phones. We use Waze or some form of a GPS. Let's use the glass that we're so used to every day to go onto Facebook and every other application that we use to implement it within our work environments. We all know there's nothing new to us. How do we start streamlining our billing processes? And how do we enhance our back office efficiency? I want to end it with that on the last one, and I want to do like a call of action for everyone in the room today is come and have a chat with us at the Kyocera stand. The guys are there. We can have the discussion around your own organizations and how do we start improving things. Thank you very much for the time.